What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot, and today I wanted to talk about a few days ago. There were a few videos that came out posting this article here, and I wanted to point out that this was not news, and that's the first thing I wanted to point out. And it really was just an editorial of stuff that was already reported, stuff that was already actually reported by me. If you know, and you have been coming to this channel, I have been telling you for months now that Hasbro wants to be an IP rights holder. And when I looked and read this, I said, who's this person? Some of the stuff in here, stuff I reported on. I'm like, but I've been saying that directly. And then the other person titles their video with what I said directly. There were 3 channels. I'm not going to mention 2 of them. The third was Clownfish. Now, I like Clownfish TV. I'm sorry. I know some of them, he's a right wing. I don't care. Grow up. I like what he reports. And yes, he also reported on this article. Now, I didn't watch the entire video, but I'm more trustful of Clownfish than I am of the other 2. Because the other 2 are basically one eats off the other. But it's an editorial. This was not a news piece at all. But the thing that I like about Clownfish, though, is he stands on his square. He knows Hasbro is going down. He knows Hasbro is not a good company. And he stands there. He stands on that square. He's not moved from that square, and I respect that. That's one thing I respect. I respect a man who stands on his square. And I respect people who do that. I stood on my square, and I still will stand on my square that eventually Transformers is going to come to an end. It has to. The thing is you have to remember is, in this article, they cite Ryan Goldner and Power Rangers. Power Rangers been gone. Really, technically since the end of 2023, but the outsourcing of the toy production went to Playmates as of April of 2024. And I did a video on that, and I cite my sources on that. And I'll post links to all my videos where I cite discussing Hasbro's demise. There is a demise. This company does not want to make toys. The only reason why we're still getting Transformers toys is for the simple fact that Transformer toys sell. However, the cost of production cannot be equated by the amount of sales of Transformer toys. In other words, the cost to make them is too much for the sales that they're going to get. They can't keep up. We could buy all the Transformers and we won't touch that damn near $4 billion debt that Hasbro has. See, I grew up, and I know the other YouTuber, you know, if you went to school, you could not use this editorial article as a site source for any type of book report, dissertation for that matter. Oh my gosh, you get laughed out the building. Your professor strike you. He might even grade it. Might even grade it, man. And in this day of AI and all that stuff, citing sources is very important. But this is not a source. This is actually just an editorial that doesn't even it didn't do the job. There's way more information that was missed and glossed over, but it just went to Power Rangers. So, and I reported on that like last year. But the biggest beef I have is these same 2 YouTubers, when I was saying these videos about Hasbro wants to be an IP rights holder, and I did my other one where I know I kind of digged in to a lot of other people. I didn't get a lot of views on it. I don't really care anymore. But the thing is that I'm only telling the truth based on numbers, because numbers don't lie. People lie. Numbers really don't. So at the end of the day, you can't go from, oh man, they're not going to stop. Both of these YouTubers are like, nah, they're not. They're still going to make Transformers toys. They're still going to make Transformers toys, and then turn right around and report it on this video. Oh no, well, I hope it doesn't be Transformers, because, Power Rangers, you didn't even know how bad Power Rangers did. I sort my sites. There are news articles from places like Forbes, Licensing International, places you wouldn't even go to for news. I cite there. And if you want to debate me, go through all of my videos about Hasbro and look at every video that I reported about what's happening. And I cite articles that tell the truth. This company will not be around to make all of the Transformers. This could be what we're getting, could be the end. They're reducing the amount of toys they're producing because the cost of production is too much. And you would think a company that made over $5 billion with the movies franchise, oh, that should have kept Hasbro afloat, right? Well, you Bayverse stands going to get your feelings hurt. They're $4 billion in debt. So what happened to that money, that surplus money they got from the movies? You see what I'm saying? It's going down. It may not happen for Transformers now because it's a strong brand. That's why they're going to they're going to MegaCon. Whenever you see Hasbro going to MegaCon, they need the money. And they're promoting G1 because G1 is the thing that will sell. Bayverse is not going to sell. I've gone to Reddit threads, the Transformers. I've gone to multiple forums. Every time you talk about a Bayverse toy, the Bayverse stand say, well, I got to get my money first. Hasbro needs money now. They don't need you to wait till you get your money. They don't need to wait until you get the B50 to still make toys. I promise you, maybe not in 2028, but I'd say at least when we get to close to if I'm still here for 2030, if Hasbro's still making toys, man, that's a stretch. Because I promise you, they really don't want to make toys anymore. Now you can come at me or not come at me. I really don't care. The thing I want to tell you is I only speak the truth. So if you go back and look at my videos, they are all true. That's all I got to say. Do better, YouTubers. Do better. You have a lot of people that follow you. You have a strong influence. And the thing is that when you say the things you say, other bigger YouTubers pick up on it. And yeah, Clownfish picked on it probably because the other one got a lot of views on it and the other one got his too. And I'm not worried about the views. Before you come and attack me, let me make one thing clear. I have stated this a million times. If YouTube doesn't do me well, I don't have to do it anymore. I don't need to do it anymore. I just do it because I love this stuff probably too much. And I liked certain YouTubers like John Geringer who were very truthful and very honest to the point where they didn't care about what you thought. And I don't. But as I say, this is not about a diss or a battle. It's just to let you know that I take news articles very seriously about Transformers because any slight misinformation and variance can lead to disastrous results where you have people coming in your channel telling you something that is very, well, let's just say not on the level, and then you got to break it down. But the thing to remember is go back, look at Hasbro's art, go back to 2022, go to 2023, 2024, and see how many times Hasbro was in the red and never came and recovered even after Black Friday sales or even Christmas sales. But hey, I'm just telling you what I know, reporting the news. And none of you can honestly say that they won't stop making Transformers eventually. None of you can. None of you. I promise you, you can't. You'll try to find stuff, but you can't. That's all I got to say. Super Robot Ed, bringing more news reveals to them. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.